Hey, thanks for tuning in. In this video, I'll paint, weather, and reveal the AFV Club 135 Flak 88. After my first day of building, I ended up with 80 minutes of gluing tiny parts together. So I decided to get right into the painting and weathering. I built up the sub-assemblies and primed them with Mr. Surfacer. Some parts I left till the end to attach. I guess I kept all these separate until the end. Everything is primed here. Here I'm adding the pre-chipping coat of Alclad black chrome. I'm hitting all the edges and where I'll likely chip. I then gave it a coat of hairspray. And then a coat of Tamiya German Gray, or Dunkelgrau, which unfortunately I wasn't able to get back to for about 3 or 4 days, which is why I think it was so difficult to chip. If you're not familiar with the hairspray chipping technique, there's a bunch of videos on YouTube about it. I wanted a more pronounced chipping here. Oh well. I didn't do color modulation on the gray as it was getting covered with the Desert Africa Core Yellow. I then added a heavier coat of hairspray and painted it with Tamiya DAK Yellow. 4 hours later, I began chipping with a stiff brush. I usually apply some water generously over the area to get the process going. This part of the video is also where I show you the detail of the build itself, so I hope you can watch the whole thing. For the communication spools, they give you clear plastic tubing. This worked perfect instead. Thread it in here and then wrap it around. This is 3 layers. I'm weathering the elevation pistons. So this is AK wash for German Yellow and AK wash for Desert Africa Core. I think if you have one, it'll work for both. The DAK one is slightly darker. Since I had it, that's what I used. I went around and gave every raised detail and line a pin wash. I'm using a number 4 sable brush. The left side of this has been pin washed, the right side not yet. The effect is really subtle. Same here, I pin washed the left side and not yet the right. The gun is done. Now I'm going to hit all the places where there may have been grease. hubs, jack screws, hinges, rotating parts, etc. You knew it was coming. The pixie dust. I run this over all the surfaces. It makes the raised details pop. I'm now using a mix of Abteilung Desert Sand and AK Light Dust Pigment. I'm my own worst critic. I really should have spun those tires with some sandpaper to get rid of that seam. I wanted to keep that tread detail. There wasn't a lot of detail painting. Some rubber black and steel parts. Okay, I hope you found that interesting. The moment you've been patiently waiting for. Please enjoy the final reveal. Thank you so much for watching. Be well and happy modeling.